Hello, I'm Bruce from Wes-Can Adventures, and we're just kind of reminiscing outside of shed hunting season. It's now summertime, and the weather is a little cooler outside, a little wet and rainy, so just thought we'd kind of lay everything out and just kind of reminisce, kind of go over it and kind of let you in on maybe something that you hadn't seen yet. So to begin with, the season started early. It actually started before we were ready for it. Happened to be going out for a walk one day and went to an area that we knew there was a good number of mule deer feeding there quite regularly, but wasn't really anticipating any sheds. And lo and behold, we found these 4 little guys. I had no film footage of them, but it was kind of neat. They were all within probably 25 or 30 yards of each other. Those must have dropped earlier than the mule deer in our area because we didn't find this one. There was still plenty of snow on the ground. We didn't find this one till end of February into March. This deer here is a deer that we have been watching for probably 2 or 3 years. We call this one the straight 4, the big 4. As you can see, he's got 2 nice, fairly deep forks. He's not a huge buck, but one of the bigger ones in the herd that we've been watching, and it was kind of nice to find that. From there, in the same area, we did find this guy. This guy is, he's a little smaller than the big 4. He's a 3x3, kind of unique in that the G2 is extremely long and it's fairly bladed, it's flattened. The interesting thing about this buck, going through a pile of sheds, is that 2 years prior, I'd found this one, which, as you can see, is the match. So that was kind of a unique find. From there, we went out west to our hunting area, to an area we haven't actually been into for a while. We've spent a lot of time in that area, but have never really spent time shed hunting per se. It's always been a hunting area. So we're out there in the fall and you're concentrating more on the animals than looking for sheds. But we started out early after the snow fell, and we came across our first find was this deadhead. Ignore the bag. It's still in somewhat of a processing period to cleaning off the skull. I found this little guy. Don't know if it was a buck that had been shot and not found during the season, or if this died of natural causes or predation. From there, we ventured out into the fields where these bucks were concentrating and congregating. And near the end of the day, we found this little guy. This is actually the first shed that I have found off that field. We've been hunting that field for probably 20 years. Found a few sheds in the bush, but never found anything out in the field. I think we're always too late getting out there. But that was kind of a unique little find. The next ones that we found 3 on our last excursion, basically out of the same area, out in the same fields, back in the pasture land. We started out with another little deadhead. This one had been there a number of years, as you can see. Oddly enough, there isn't a single bite mark on this little buck at all. No chew marks or anything. And it was exposed. It wasn't hidden or anything or buried. Kind of a unique little buck. I like the way his brows curve, almost like I mentioned before, a little flame curve on them. And for a small buck, he's actually quite defined. Usually with the smaller deer, you'll find that they're a little more like that. I mean, this is a mule deer, but even the whitetail, the small whitetail, don't have much definition when they're smaller. Later on that day, we got into some swamp spruce, and we found another old one that had been there a number of years. This would have been a fairly good buck, judging by what's been chewed off. His G2, G3s were probably fair length. Not a ton of weight to this. It's got some mass for a smaller buck, and for a deer or an antler, sorry, that's been sitting out for as long as it has, there is some density and some weight to that. So, and to top off that day, on the way back to the vehicle, we thought we'd venture out into the gas line area, thinking that there's a lot of deer that congregate and cross over that gas line out to the feeding pastures. And we happened to come across this guy sitting right on the edge of the gas line. Again, a nice little buck, heavy, dense. For as small as he is, he's got some mass. It's got a real tight curl to it, as you can see there. But all in all, that was a nice buck. Not a lot of antler to show for the year, but we only got out about 4 times. So I think all in all, it was a pretty productive year. Moving forward, Wes-Can Adventures is now we're into the summer time. We'll be bringing you some fishing videos. I gotta get out and hit the lakes. Mike and I both have bikes, so we might bring you some biking videos. Hopefully we get the motorhome up and running and we can get some camping in. We'd like to bring all that to you as well. We thank you again for joining in with us. So if you like this, if you watched it to the end, hit the like and subscribe button. So the 2025 year continues. I'm Bruce again from Wes-Can Adventures. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hello? 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 It's like bear. It's not so bad. It's only -30.